Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mike, your boy Mr. Chow. In this video, I know I've done several videos on this before, but we're going to talk about Vyvanse um, and my experience with it, and if it's worth it or if it's not worth it as far as taking it goes. So with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So let's give you a little background story per se. I started taking Vyvanse. I'm 24, almost 25 right now. I've been on Vyvanse since I was like 10, 11, maybe 12 years old, give or take. And so for the past 10, 15 years, I've been on it. Like I said, give or take. But I was always very, I don't want to say unproductive, but I was, not motivated. I wasn't as driven as I should have been. And with that being said, my focus wasn't all there. I was fidgety. I wasn't able to sit still. I wasn't able to concentrate, to make a long story short. So I eventually saw a psychiatrist, and they recommended a few different medications. I'm also, besides Vyvanse, just throwing it out there, I'm on Adderall as well, that I take daily too. But I'm focusing on Vyvanse right now. So yeah. So moving forward, they put me on a small or a low dose to start off with the Vyvanse, way back when, years and years ago, and slowly increased my dosage. I got up to the maximum dosage at one point in time recently, which was 70 milligrams, but that was a little bit too much for me. It kind of suppressed my appetite a little too much, so we dropped it back down to what I've been on as far as my normal dose for the last few years, which is 60 milligrams. Vyvanse comes in lower dosages and goes all the way up to 70 milligrams, so just wanted y'all to know that. But 60 milligrams seems to do the trick for me, or it does seem to do the trick for me, per se. And when I take it, it generally takes like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours most to kick in. But once it kicks in, I'm able to ditch that inability to focus, to sit still, to concentrate, the whole 9 yards, all of that. And I'm able to actually be productive, to focus, and to maintain a thorough and consistent lifestyle throughout each and every day. So yeah. Now Vyvanse, it's not, we'll put it this way, it's a prodrug, which means it has to be ingested and orally activated by taking it orally in your mouth. So it has to be processed through your stomach and the whole 9 yards, so on and so forth. You can't, it can be abused because it is a stimulant, but it's a lot less likely to be abused than other stimulants like Adderall, Dexedrine, stuff like that you can sniff, crush up and sniff. You can shoot it up into your veins. Vyvanse, you can't do that. It's orally activated, so that's one good thing about it, if I must say so myself. But that being said, it's really helped me, and I do recommend it for people who will be the ones to take it as prescribed, as I do myself, and not abuse it, because it can be abused, as I said earlier. So anyways, is it worth it? Well, if you have ADHD like I do, to the extent that I do, it's definitely worth it, and I definitely do recommend it. I don't recommend buying it off the streets, especially not even especially if you don't have ADHD. Just in general, I don't recommend purchasing it unless you have a prescription, elsewhere than getting it from the pharmacy. But, when all is said and done, it does the job. Everyone reacts differently to different medications, so if Vyvanse doesn't work for you, maybe Adderall will, maybe the Dexedrine will. They also have Dosage, which is prescription pharmaceutical grade methamphetamine, which is very hard to come by and to get prescribed. But that's also another option, and I'm just throwing it out there. And maybe your healthcare provider, your doctor may ultimately, if these stimulants, these Vyvanse or Adderall or what have you, don't work, maybe they will look into Dosage for you. But that's beside the point. Back to the point. It is worth it in my true and honest opinion, ultimately, for the right case scenario. There's a time and a place, and if you do need this medication and it's appropriately suited for you, then by all means, take the proper steps, get a diagnosis for ADHD or ADD, and go from there. Get the prescription, take it as prescribed, and hopefully, I pray and hope that it works just as well as it works for me. it works for you. Um, I do have some side effects. It does tend to make me lose my appetite a little bit, but that's a common side effect. Um, but really, there's minimal side effects. I'm not going to list all the side effects. I've done that in other videos. You can check them out as well on my channel. But with all that being said and done, highly recommend it for those in need of it. And talk to your healthcare provider and your doctor and go from there. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope this video helped a little bit. It was a very brief video, but for what it's worth, it consisted of some good background and a backstory of how it helped me. And yeah, so hopefully it helps you. If you guys like this video, drop a like down below, drop a comment down below, let me know your experience with Vyvanse, so on and so forth, and any feedback in general is appreciated. It's appreciated very much so. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more content coming out soon. In the meantime, though, as always, cheers and ciao. Till next time, peace, guys. Be easy. Catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.